What is up, YouTube? This is Count Bladman coming at you. How's everybody doing? Great, I hope. Well, this is Pocket Dump Wednesday, but I'm not too thrilled about today. So I woke up this morning and I got an email from TACPAC saying my payment didn't go through for next month. And so I went to my bank account and checked my bank account, and yeah, my bank account's been hacked. They took everything we had. This is twice this year this has happened to me and my wife. But this time they got every dime we had and overdrew us over $800. I don't know if I'm going to be able to recover from this. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to continue doing this. I have some videos that I'll be doing, or that'll be coming out soon, but yeah, I'm just so upset over all this. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, we're talking almost $6,000, you know, $5,000 from my bank account, and then an $800 overdraft. So yeah, and the bank, they're gonna try to work with me, but they pretty much told me don't hold my breath. I may not get none of the money back. I may get some of it back. They don't know. And yeah, I'm just pretty upset. Luckily, Barrel and Blade and Going Gear, their payments come out before my account got hacked. So we will probably have that video next month as well. But like I say, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Anyway, so that's enough of me ranting, raving about my stuff. I apologize. I want to say one more thing. I hate a fucking thief. Excuse my language, but I hate a fucking thief. I hate a fucking thief. I hate somebody that just won't work. They won't get off their ass and do the right thing and be a productive human being in society. They want to get everything easy and make other people's lives miserable. You don't see it, so it's out of your mind. You don't, out of sight, out of mind type thing. So you don't see the pain you cause. You don't see the heartache you cause. You don't see everything that you cause as a piece of shit. And in my mind, this may sound bad, but I feel like we should go back to the old ways of punishment. You steal from someone, you lose a hand. You kill someone, you get killed. There's no ifs, no ands, no buts about it. Damn, be community, because and being nice to people, because that shit don't fucking work. Criminals are gonna criminal. They're gonna run over you the best they fucking can. And the way they're treating criminals nowadays, they're holding them up like they're fucking rock stars. But yet, people that are trying to make a living, go to work, stay at home, don't go out and fuck with people. They get messed with the most. They get the most taken from them. And it's ridiculous. I hope whoever did this, I hope they choke on it. I hope they rot in hell. And I hope their firstborn kid has malignancy. And, if y'all think that's bad for me saying that, I apologize. But let somebody take $5,000 from you and then put you $800 in the hole on top of it and see how y'all react. I guarantee you'd feel the same way I do. Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Alright. So, Pocket Dump Wednesday. What's in my pocket? Well, this is what's in my pocket this week. I'm carrying, and like, I'm just so upset. I just went ahead and took everything off. No big deal. Just saves me from having to pull it off during the video. So what I'm carrying this week, let's start with the fixed blade since it's right here on my left. I'm carrying the Reich F118B, I think it is. Yeah, F118B. It's 14C28 Sandvik steel. This is a really inexpensive knife. I think it was like $63. It's got G10 scales that feel absolutely amazing. I can't believe that this company hasn't come further up the ranks than what they are. Now they will be. Believe you me, this is going to be a Civivi Wii company Reich. I like this knife. It's got decent weight. It's got good jimping on the back. Drop point blade. It's got good ergos. It feels comfortable in the hand. It's got pretty good palm swell in the middle of the handle. So, I mean, it's really comfortable. It's got a good Kydex sheath that's clockable. So you push this in and you can turn it however you want. If you want to carry it horizontally, there you go. If you want to carry it vertically, there you go. Or if you want to can it some, it's for $63. I mean, that's a pretty nice little fixed blade knife. Sandvik 14C28 that's a great steel. I really like it. I've come to become a fan of it, and it's all because of Reich. Now there's other companies that are using 14C28, but Reich, their pocket knives feel really, really good, and they're inexpensive. So I highly suggest checking them out if you want just a knife to beat up on and don't want to mess up your good knife. I highly suggest those knives because they run, $28 to $35, $40. I mean, they're really inexpensive. And Reich is owned by Phoenix Light Company, just like Olight. Olight has their brand of knives, and they're made by Kaiser, but they're really good quality. All right, let's just move across the front. So the next thing I got, my firearm I'm packing this week, is my Glock 17 in bronze battle worn flag. It's a Gen 3. It's a nice pistol. Shoots really well. I still have the factory white sights on it. I'm fixing to put night sights on it. So, and then I'm using my Warriorland holster. I kind of use this one for all my Glocks except my 34 because, they fit. They all fit. And I don't see having 10 holsters for a bunch of guns, when I can just pack, get the one holster and it fits all my pistols. But I'm fixing to start a Kydex class for college for gunsmithing, and so I'm going to make my own because I can't put my flashlights on with this holster here. And the flashlights I have, they're not mainstream, so there's no holsters to fit it. So why not make them, right? So the next thing moving down the line is I'm carrying my axial pry bar this week. It's titanium. It's pretty light. It's pretty durable. I've used it several times already. It's come in clutch. So, you know, that's a pretty nice little pry bar. You got a bottle opener and a pry bar on it. And, you know, it's light and flat, and you can just not even know it's there. You know what I mean? So the first pocket knife I got is my Kaiser Bellinger in 154 cm. Really awesome steel. Really awesome steel. And oh, this isn't the one. I got this one out. Oh, I got the wrong one. Alright, my bad. So this is the one, the Kaiser Doman. Yeah, this is in N690. This, what I was about to say is, you know, oh, my wife had it engraved for me, CB Tactical. I forgot I got the Bellinger out this week. I hadn't used this one. I've actually used my Kube carve on the table here. Boy, I guess I should pay attention to what I grab more often. Of course, that goes to show you how upset I've been all day today. You know, they just... I hate a fucking thief, man. Hate a thief. But the Kaiser Bellinger in 154 cm, excellent steel. Highly recommend 154 cm if you got it or can get it. It's really easy to sharpen and maintain. But this has got micarta scales, which are awesome, and then a blue anodized pivot oh golly, my brain is just not working, y'all. I'm sorry. But you know, thumb studs, liner lock, jimping on the back of the blade. It's not real aggressive, so you know, it's not, it won't like dig into your thumb, but it's enough to stop your thumb. And then my main carry I'm carrying this week is my Kube carve and Tanto. It's kind of a Tanto harpoon, modified Tanto, since it has a swooping belly on it. G10 scales, flipper, liner lock. This one's in D2, which is a really good steel too, but it's become kind of economical, so that's why it's on a lot of quality budget, what I call quality budget knives nowadays. And this one here, the very first show me and my wife did when we were we started selling these fire starters and stuff that we've got, we were setting up, and I was using this knife to cut something out to set up, and I was standing there with the knife out like this, and I was on one side of the table, my wife was on the other side of the table. Well, she wasn't paying attention. She reached across the table real fast, and when she did, she run the tip of this knife right here down from the very tip of her nail, right here, and she run it all the way down her finger. And so I had to stitch her up basically right there on the spot. There was no paramedics or anything there, so I hooked her up, and she ended up staying the rest of the day and working the rest of the day. But yeah, it messed her up pretty good. So the hat I'm wearing this week is my Hero Hunt hat. This is a really great charity. What they do is they take veterans that have PTSD and disabilities and stuff, and they take them out hunting on controlled property where they're the only ones there. Nobody can bother them. And, you know, they run off donations. I actually donated my farm. I have a 120-acre farm that has been in my family for 150 years. It started out about 3,000 acres, and what my father and I have is 120. So, but we donated our farm. They're going to be hunting there this year, this fall. And, you know, it's a really great organization. If you would, do me a favor, look them up. And if you feel like donating to a good cause, well, this is a good cause. Because, you know, hunting can get the bad mindset that a lot of veterans have out of their head. So, you know, that's a really good organization. They're doing really good stuff over there, and please, you know, check them out. Then I have my Blue Alpha low profile EDC belt. I really love this belt. Like, I've had all kinds of belts. I've had leather pistol belts and stuff, and the thing about leather is it's skin. You know, and when you heat it up, it stretches when you put weight on it. And, you know, it may last a very long time, and they do, but at the same time, you know, my leather pistol belt, I noticed that over time I just kept having to pull my pants up, pull my pants up, pull my pants up. And I'm like, golly, man. So Blue Alpha Gear, they actually sent me this belt to test and do a review over, and I fell in love with it as soon as I got it out and put it on, and it has worked the same way from day one. It's not going to stretch, and, you know, it's made of a good nylon material. It's like I say, it's just a heck of a belt, and it's stiff. You know, double layered. So, like, you know, it's a good belt. It's a really good belt. So, last but not least is my multi-tool holster. Of course, I've got my Rick Hinder Investigator pin this week. If you look right there, that's the Rick Hinder emblem. It's an aluminum body, Fisher space pen. Well, crap. I'm telling you, I just can't think tonight. I'm so upset. A Fisher space pen insert. This is bold black, so it's really stands out on a piece of paper. I really like this pen, and I just figured I'd carry it this week since I don't carry this one much anymore. I usually carry this normal Fisher space pen right here. It's like $35, so it's kind of cheaper, where this one is I think it was $80. So I don't really want to lose that one. You know what I mean? So, but I like the Fisher space pens because they write upside down, write in water, write in space, write anywhere, on anything, at any time. So I really dig those pens, and I like keeping a pen on me anyway. So as far as the holster, the multi-tool holster, I forgot to mention, I got it on Amazon, and it was $21. It's actually worked out pretty well for me, but you know, what can I say? You win some, you lose some, but I think this one was a win myself. So, carrying my ace beam, I got this in tack pack, I think, or barrel and blade, I can't remember. It was one of the subscription boxes. But I'm carrying the ace beam this week. So that's SOS. There's low, off, medium, off, high, off, extra high, off. So, I mean, I really dig it. It's also a telescoping, so you can make it into like a lantern. You can sit it up on a table if you'd like that. It gets the button out of the way is what it does. But to get it back, you just push it back and roll it over, kind of like a bolt action rifle. It's really good light, I think it was like, well, I can't remember if I looked the value up on this one or not. I can't remember. Man, I'm so sorry, y'all. I've just messed up this entire this entire thing. I just can't think. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'm gonna have to sell one of my cars. My cars was kind of my whole thing about it. Well, my cars is what I got out of going to Iraq. Let me put it that way. And so I have a sentimental value with them, and I don't really want to do that, but anyway, enough. Alright, so my multi-tool hasn't changed any. It's still the Leatherman Free P2. I love this multi-tool. It's very comfortable. It's got everything I need in it, and you can almost manipulate it with one hand. I just find that when closing it, getting that one little, you gotta have two hands. But when you want to open it, you can definitely open it one hand. But like I say, closing it, you gotta have that extra leverage there. But it has normal tools. You got your knife blade. You've got come on, a Phillips screwdriver and a flat tip screwdriver on this side. Boy, why's everything gotta be complicated tonight? Why ain't you working? Alright, so we got a flat tip screwdriver. Okay, starting to show a little rust there. I don't know. See, it's starting to show a little rust right there. I guess I didn't clean it real good after a show or something. But anyways, got a bottle opener, a Phillips screwdriver, the knife blade, and then on this side you've got your scissors, a file, your leather punch, and a can opener. The leather punch is also a small flat tip, and then there's another flat tip with a wire stripper on it. So I mean, this is a really good tool. It comes in handy a lot. I highly recommend getting a Leatherman or something of this nature, a multi-tool of this nature, because I cannot believe how long I went without a multi-tool. I used the crap out of this thing. And when I was in the Army, I did too. I had one of the Gerber M600s in the Army. And, you know, man, it was so kick-ass. But I was working on a Humvee one day in the motor pool, and a soldier, like 2 Humvees down, hollered for me, needed my help to do something. And I went over to help him, but when I did, I laid my multi-tool on the tire of the Humvee I was working on. Mind you, I was 2 Humvees over, and I was over there for probably 2 minutes. And I walked back over, and I never seen nobody walk by, never seen anybody over there, but I walked back over and my multi-tool was gone. Well, anyway, I'm glad. First off, I want to apologize for my rant tonight. I hope everybody understands. I just needed to get it out. I had nobody to really rant to, and I apologize for that if I offended anyone, or, you know, whatever. But if you like my video, and if you're the first time watching this channel is not really like this most of the time. It's just, you know, steal from me and I'm pissed. Anyway, if you like my video, do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe. It means the world to me. It only takes a second of your time. And we'll see you next time.